Hello YouTube, hello my lovely elves, and tonight we're going to be talking about when someone tries to warn you about something, whether it's a relationship, whether it's somebody just speaking harshly about you. You do not have to go and tell that person. You can just sit back and, look. Sit back and look. Because at the end of the day, it'll come out. Once somebody warns you about something and you start paying attention to it, it'll start showing. Prime example, in a relationship, whether male or female, if you're with this male and somebody comes and try to tell you about this male, don't go back and tell what they told you. Just sit and look. Because at the end of the day, it's making you pay more attention to what's going on around you. Because sometimes we do get comfortable in situations and we do not pay attention, especially when it's in a relationship with somebody. We don't pay attention like we need to, especially if they're still doing everything that you used to them doing and coming home. So you got to be calm. You just got to be patient with that kind of situation. Females, if you are a male with a female, guess what? You don't have to go digging to see what she doing. Just like the women ain't got to go see what the men doing. It will show. It'll come out. But you don't have to go back and tell this woman either that the person that told you, trying to help you, what that person was doing. You don't have to do that. Because guess what? When you start paying attention, that's when you'll start seeing most stuff. Me personally, I'm not saying go through their phone, dig. No. Because eventually, if you are in a relationship with a male or female and they start messing up, guess what? It's going to show. Y'all know that's my whole thing. It'll show. It will come out. It's not going to stay hidden forever. So it'll show. Okay. My next example. If somebody tells you this person is putting dirt on your name, you don't have to go to that person. Because eventually, it's going to come out. That person has been running their mouth about you. Somebody else will probably tell you, but you don't have to go to that person. You can either handle it in two ways. When you see that person, you can say something to them, but do it in a way where you don't get the person that's trying to help you in trouble with the situation. Or you could just leave that person alone altogether. One or two ways. But my advice on situations like that really is just to pray about them. Pray about them, because prayer still works. And guess what? You don't go wrong with praying. Pray about it. Even in a relationship, pray about it. Because at the end of the day, I know one thing that do work, and that is praying. Because it works. It worked for me. I have prayed about plenty of situations that were out of my control. And yeah, prayer does work. So if you find yourself in a situation that you don't understand why you're there or what happened or things of that nature, don't stress yourself. Pray about it. Do not stress yourself. Pray about it. God is listening. He's here for us. All we got to do is pray. That is my advice on situations like that. Because sometimes we don't realize that when we try to help people, they don't mean no harm by telling the things that they do tell. But sometimes you catch people off guard, especially if you tell them about a relationship and if somebody putting dirt on their name. You catch them off guard. You catch them off guard. That's why I say prayer still works, and that's something we need to use. Pray. Pray about it. But we do catch people off guard. So I cannot fault people for saying something. Because we do catch people off guard. And in situations like that, when catching somebody off guard, they're going to be upset half of the time. But at the same time, in the same right, if you are getting told something, just pray about it. I mean, I know you're going to be upset because we are all human. But pray about it and try to let that thing go. I'm not telling you nothing that I wouldn't do. I'm telling you things that I do for myself. So, in the midst of all this, you all, regardless of how somebody come at you throughout the day, prayer still works. And there's nothing wrong with praying. And I believe in prayer 100%. So that's my advice to you on tonight. And like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I also wanted to say that I do have my lovely L's, a Facebook page, and an Instagram. So if you are one of my lovely L's, just send a request and I will accept. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Good night.